How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a few things, but the main central point of this video is going to be the whole Jim Acosta kerfuffle at the Trump rally in Florida. Now, of course, if you know, like I know, CNN is fake news, not just because Trump says so. I've done many videos on this channel where I've displayed times where CNN has showed fake stuff. I mean, I even showed one time where CNN had to come back and apologize for the fake news. Sometimes they admit it, sometimes they don't. But generally, they post a lot of stuff that's misleading and or outright fake. The family reunification, all different kind of things that they put on television, on the website, on social media, winds up just not being true. And the American people see this. We don't need the president to tell us what we can see for ourselves. He just echoes the point of view of the average person, although he is obviously not the average person by being a billionaire and being that way for a very long time. So when Jim Acosta gets heckled at a Trump rally, don't try to blame it on Trump. Don't try to blame it on conspiracy theorists or Russians or whoever else you want to blame. Blame it on yourself. Blame it on your company for not doing a good job producing the media, right? Blame it on CNN for constantly posting fake stuff, for constantly having this extreme leftist bias. I mean, we've seen all types of undercover tapes from Project Veritas, whether you want to believe in the validity of Project Veritas as a whole company. The tapes speak for themselves. The tapes hadn't been altered. We saw Van Jones get on one of those tapes and said the whole Russia thing was a nothing burger. I mean, we have seen CNN over and over again display themselves as being phony. All right. So like I said, when they got heckled at the Trump rally, I personally was really pleased because it lets me know that many of us are awake. We're not sleeping as American people. We see what's going on here. However, some people that are in the media, I guess some of Jim Acosta's friends, some people that he may be colleagues with or may have been colleagues with before, came to his defense, and it came to his defense in a pretty disgusting way. A reporter from Politico said a few choice words, and I'll place those on the screen before you. He deleted the tweets, but then he saved them and posted them again to say that he wasn't trying to hide. It was really weird. This guy's not really understanding how to handle himself. I guess he deleted the tweets because he kind of got panicked, but then he reposted them. So he didn't want to show people that he was panicking, or maybe he was reposting them, although they're still there. It does not make sense, but for now, I digress. The point is, you could see what he said, talking about, oh, well, if you put everybody together in this picture, you would have a full set of teeth. They're trash people, garbage people. This is what they generally think about you. And when I say they, I mean liberals, far leftists of all colors in the media, in regular life, the people that have on these pink hats, the people that are out there at these protests. What's what they think about you? They think you're a garbage person. They think that you are not capable of making your own decisions. They think that Donald Trump runs you. Now, is that you? Do you think that's true? I don't think it's true, especially not from myself, speaking only for myself. I know that it's not true, but many of these people that you see on television, that's how they think. And it's not just the media. You also have people in politics. I mean, we saw the whole thing with Peter Strzok. Let's not forget about that. You know, the former FBI guy or current FBI guy. I'm not sure if he's gotten fired or what. Hopefully he will, but that's a different story. We saw the text between him and Lisa Page, his at-work affair girlfriend, talking about, well, I went to Southern Virginia and I could smell the Trump support and all this and that. And then he wanted to come back and say, well, I was just joking. I didn't really mean that I could smell them as far as a scent in my nose, this, that, and the third. He wants to downplay the way he thinks about people that are in Virginia, like in the regular part of Virginia versus the DC metropolitan area. He thinks that he is superior to you. He's smarter than you. He's more handsome than you. He is just this guy that is so far above you class-wise, and you're on the ground, you're garbage, right? That's what it is. They feel like they are superior and we are inferior, but We are not that way. We are not inferior to these people. If we were so inferior, then why are you so triggered about what we're doing? All right. If you're getting heckled by all these so-called inferior people, then why are you upset? All right. You shouldn't even be worried about it. You should be so far up in your ivory tower in the sky that you have no time to even deal with what we're doing right here on the ground. But see, here's what you don't understand. You, Jim Acosta, Peter Strzok, all these other people that want to say things about us as people that voted for Trump, conservatives or whatever, you have to still deal with us every day. All right. So you can't escape us. We're here. We're not less than you. We're not any of that. I don't buy into this whole, oh, this person is superior, that person is superior, that person is inferior, that person is inferior. I just judge each individual based upon reality. All right. Now, if you got a lot of people that are chanting CNN sucks, you got to ask yourself, why are they saying that? Why do they have that opinion? Just because I say CNN sucks does not mean that I'm less of a person. All right. There are some foods and drinks and everything else people like that I don't like. Everyone has their personal opinion and a personal preference. The question you have to ask as a company, as an individual or whatever else, if you are getting negative feedback, you got to ask, why am I getting negative feedback? If I was trying to be a basketball player in the NBA and I'm the worst player in the league, and every time I go out there, they say ABL sucks. Well, maybe I need to look in the mirror and see what I'm doing wrong on the court rather than looking at the people that are out there saying that I suck, trying to judge them. Don't judge them. Don't judge us. Judge yourself. Look in the mirror. Maybe you want to just change what you're doing. Jim Acosta, CNN, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying to be all high and mighty on Twitter. The people from Politico, or not the people, but the one guy from Politico, what are you thinking about deleting tweets and then reposting them? Obviously, you're not really thinking too clearly here. You're reacting emotionally. And this is why we say that you guys suck. This is why we say that you guys are a dying form of media. You can't even take criticism from people that are at a rally, right? What's the big deal? Take the criticism, learn from it or don't learn from it, but don't lash out and try to down talk and downplay. That's not how you go about it. So that's pretty much all I got. So what do you think? Do you think that Jim Acosta, the guy from Politico, Peter Strzok, all these other people that want to say negative things about people that voted for Trump, Republicans, conservatives, whatever we are, do you think that they are just not understanding why we think the way we think? Because let's be clear. A lot of these individuals are just incredulous at the fact that we could possibly think the way we think. They're like, how is this possible? They're trying to rationalize it in their brain. They think that way because they're just uneducated, because they're just dumb, they're hicks, they're stupid, whatever it is. That's what they're trying to do. Rather than looking at things from a positive point of view, from an uplifting point of view. Maybe they could say, these people understand the truth, they see the truth, they have their opinion, and I need to figure out why they feel that way. Why do they think that CNN sucks? See, when you don't think that way, how is your brain really going to grow? I mean, you'd be able to be okay with those who agree with that kind of rhetoric, or those who don't really pay any attention to what's going on, the average normie, because of your market saturation. But if you're really trying to grow, if you're really trying to become a respected brand, then you got to change what you're doing. All these fake stories, fake allegations, misleading headlines on your website. Stop doing all that. Then maybe you wouldn't get heckled to pieces at another Trump rally. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.